Guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. You're welcome to Victory Fashion Up with Victoria. Yesterday on today's tutorial we're going to learn how to make the kimono top, gown and a palazzo trouser. How to get your length, but divide your hip by 4 and add like 4 inches or 5 inches to it. So let's start the tutorial. Let's start the cutting. So the first thing that we're going to cut is the palazzo trouser, and we are going to bring out our band 1.5 inches from our band to from my waist to my hip, and from my waist to my crotch depth. Whenever you want to measure a trouser for a vertical line, make sure you remember to be putting your 1.5 inches for the band out. So after when I measured my length of what I want to use, as you can see. So I'm measuring the length of the trouser. So after that, I draw a straight line to the crotch depth and to the hip line. So from the crotch depth, we are going to be going down by 3 inches. You can actually go down by 4 inches. And then there's something I want to say. I have tutorial on palazzo trouser, but this one is a bit different. This tutorial is a bit different, so make sure you pay attention to this tutorial. Very easy and quick to make. So the next thing that we're going to do, I'm actually telling you guys, that is that line, that is the hip line, that is the crotch depth, and that is the tightening. So the next thing that we're going to do now is your hip divided by 4. Sorry guys, I'm just waking up, so I just have to do this first of all. Your hip divided by 4. Yes, your hip divided by 4 and add 1 inches to it. You are going to do the same thing to the waist and the crotch depth. Yes, the measurement you measure from the hip, you do it to the waist and the crotch depth, and you draw a straight line, as you can see. Yeah, I've not even welcomed you guys. You're welcome, new subscriber. I love you guys so much. Returning subscriber, I love you guys so much. And if you're watching this, you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. Make sure you subscribe and turn off notification button to see more of my video when I upload it. So I'm actually checking if what I measured was okay. So to get our crotch depth cuff, so whatever you get in this measurement, you divide it by 4. Yes, whatever you get in this measure, you divide it by 4. Yes, that is how you do it. So mine is, I think it's 15 inches, so I divide it by 4. I think it will be around 3.5. Yeah, it will be around 3.5. Yeah, so whatever you have there, you divide it by 4. Yours may be 2, yours may be 3, anyone, 4, 1.5, 2, 3. Yeah, mostly is 2. So mine is for this. So I went up by 2.5 because I don't want it to be too coffee, because this person is actually big size. If you're not careful on cutting palazzo trouser for big size, you end up cutting too deep, or you end up cutting too big or even too small. So you need to be careful when you're cutting a bigger size. At this point, I wanted to use cuff. I say, cuff, you only help me, Rara. It cannot help me. Let me use my hand. I love using my hand actually, so that's why. So after this, you go to your waistline measurement. You divide your waist divided by 4 and add 1 inches allowance and 1 inches dart. Yes, divide your waist by 4, add 1 inches allowance, then 1 inches for your darts, in case you want to put darts in your front. If you don't want to put darts, then that is all. You just measure 1 inches allowance. Then you now draw a cuff line to the hip side, just the way I am actually doing right now. So you draw the waistline, you draw it just the way. And so to get your tie line, we go to the tie line, you divide it by 2. Your hip, when it comes to trouser, you divide your hip by 4, your waist by 4, but your tie line will be divided by 2. So for this is 34, I divided by 2, that's 17. Then I added 1 inches to it, that's 18. So that is it. Whatever your tie line, you divide it by 4, you divide it by 2 and add 1 inches to it. Then you draw a curve to meet the crotch line. Then you draw a straight line from that hip to the down part of the length. Yes, if you want your palazzo to be big, so the down part of my palazzo, I don't want it to be too big. Yes, so I went in by 1 inches in the side, and the other side too, I went in by 1 inches. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Then I use the straight ruler to join it together with my hip line measurement. Just check what I'm doing. If you're watching now and you have not subscribed to your baby girl YouTube channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. What did I do to you? Why you subscribing? Why? So at this point I was done with the tutorial of the upper part. So we are going to be using that to cut out the back. So this is the crotch line measurement. I'm so sorry, I didn't know I did the video when I was placing it, but it's just some normal thing. So you place it on top of the front. Then this is what I did. I draw a straight line of the crotch line of the front. Then I went down by ½ inch. You know, the hip divided by 4 we did, is this the same thing that we're going to be measuring in the crotch line or the back? So pay attention to this place. You go up by 2 inches or 1.5 inches, depends on how hip the person is. So from that 2 inches you go in by 2 inches. You go up by 2 inches and go in by 2 inches, or you go up by 1.5 but go in by 2 inches. You now see the crotch depth we measured, you go and meet the 2 inches we went in. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. So make sure that the length between the front and the back is between 1.5 or 1 inches, so it will not be too deep. Yes, as you can see, mine is 1.5, so it's not too deep. So the next thing that we're going to do is measure your front measurement. Yes, you measured what you have in your front, and you now place it on top of that inward 2 inches. Is not the one in the front, the one in the back. As you can see where I place mine, you place it and curve the tape rule. Don't make it straight, you curve the tape rule to meet the waistline of the back of the front. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. You curve it. Just look at what I'm doing with my hand. You can see I didn't go straight, I curve it. So after curving it, you from that place that you curve off, you go out by 1 inches to meet that line for the back. You go out by 1 inches. Yes, so pay attention to what now. So my ring light for my phone, no, I don't even understand, like I tire. God help your baby girl. So the next thing that we're going to just make sure you pay attention to this. We are going to be going, the other side we have go out by 1 inches. So this side too, we are going to go out by 1 inches in the back. But you now see this tile line. You see the way I draw this tile, this place. I didn't go 1 inch in the tile line. I curve it in this one side like that. You can see if you go 1 inch in the tile line, it may not size the person when the person wear the trouser. As you can see, don't go 1 inch in the tile line. You can see how I curve it from somewhere there. So that is how you're going to cut your back. Then you cut it out. This is how your back is going to look, and this is how your front is going to look when you're done cutting this palazzo trouser. Trust me, it's going to make sense. So after that, I'm cutting out the measurement for the pocket. I have video on pocket. I'm going to link it down below. I did one video tutorial palazzo trouser, and I did pockets video there, so I didn't do it on this video, so I'm gonna link that video down here so you can check it out on how to fix your pocket. So yeah, that is what I did here. So this is it. So after that, I said make a dance more for now. So now we are going to the kimono aspect. Yeah. And if you are still here, you're still a watch your girl, you know, still subscribe. Wait till I do you. So the first thing that we're going to do is to chalk out our start line. So we chalk out our start line, then we measure. I measure 3 inches. Yes, I measure 3 inches. After measuring the 3 inches, I measure the shoulder measurement, that is 8 inches. Then from that 8 inches, I now measure the length of the sleeve. For me, I'm using 12 inches. She wanted 12 inches. Yours may be 10, yours may be 11. That is how I do it. So from that 12 inches, I went down by 1 inches for the all these go the same for the slope. Yeah, for the slope, I went down and I meet up with the 3 inches that I did. So I measured from the that line so you guys will see what I'm trying to say. So after that, we are going to the neck. I did 3 by 1 inches for the back. You can do 3 by 1.5, you can do 3 by 2, but I did 3 by 1 inches. So after that, I'm going to be measuring my sleeve measurement from that slope measurement. I use 10 inches. Yes, because this is a bigger size. Yes, this is a plus size kimono dress and also a palazzo trouser plus size. Yes, you can use this method to do a big method, slim, medium, fat, bigger size. You can use this tutorial. So after that, I went in by 1 inch. This is for just my sleeve to sit well when the person wear it. So from that place, I measured my bust divided by 4 and I added 6 inches extra to it. You can add 3 inches, you can add 4, 5, 6, depends on how big you want the kimono to be. I want it to be big, so from that 10 inches I went down by 1 inches so to get the cuff line I wanted. So then I cuff it and I use straight ruler to draw the hip. You can add, if you want your own kimono to have shape, you measure your waist measurement, your hip measurement, but me, I want it straight, just the way you're seeing it. So after that, I'm going to be cutting it out and use this to cut out the back, the front too, because this is the back. So I'm going to be using this to cut out the back. So my table was so small, it was really hard for me to cut out this front, so I don't think I did any tutorial on it, but it's just the same thing. You just cut it out just the way you're seeing. Then it was really a bit hard. So now that we're done cutting out the front and the back, we are going to take away the back part. So pay attention to what I'm actually doing here. Yes, pay a little attention to what I'm doing. So for the front part, you are going to go down by 8 inches or 9 inches or 8.5, anyone you want. Then you draw a V line. You can use your curve ruler or your hand method, just the way I'm doing it. Then you cut it out. Because this is a kimono top, you have to split the front into 2. Kimono gown, you have to split the front into 2. After splitting the front into 2, you see that the front here is a bit too sharp. Yes, it's too sharp, so you're going to use your chalk to cuff it a little bit, just to give us one beautiful cuff, just to give us beautiful cuff in the front, not a sharp cuff. We don't want sharp, we want coffee. So this is how the front is going to look. So we have cut finish. Let's go to the sewing. Yes, guys, so at this point we're going to be sewing the kimono first. Yes, we're going to be sewing the kimono first. So the first thing that you're going to do is place your front and back, that is the back down. So you place your back first, then you place your front in the down. face it right side facing each other and sew the shoulder. Yes, you sew the shoulder and weave it. If you don't have weaving machine, just sew it. So after that, I'm done. So I'm going to the sleeve. As you can see, the kimono has a plain materials in the sleeve, in the down part, and in the neckline. So we are going to be skirting. So at this point, this is for the sleeve. I think I used 5 in the width, then the length of the sleeve. So you sew it left side, then you now turn it to the right side and sew it in. That is how I'm going to be sewing this kimono. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. You take your plain materials, face it left side of the materials, then you turn it to in and sew it. You can see what I'm trying to say. You see the neat job inside and outside. Yes, that's what. So after doing this, we are going to be joining the side. Yes, we are going to be joining the side of the kimono. Yes, we are going to be joining the side. For me, I use 1 inches to join the side, then I'll join the other side I join the other side 1 inch. So before I join, I give it a press. Pressing is very important. So I'm done joining and I weaved the inside. As you can see, is already giving us the kimono vibe. I really love this kimono, but it's not mine. It's for customer. So at this point, you are going to measure the round measurement of the front part of your front. At this point, I've already reached 60, so I started again, then I plotted together. So this is the front. So I almost forgot that there is another there's also plain material in the down part, so I have to fix the down part before fixing the frontal part. Yes, so at this point we are going to measure the down part measurement just the way I did. Then you cut your plain materials. So at this point, I've cut my plain material. So I made mistake of joining this. You are not going to place it in the right side. You place the plain materials in the left side and turn it to the right side of the dress. I hope you understand. This is how you see how neat and clean it is. So now we are going to go and join the frontal part of the kimono. Yes, just if you have any question, you can just comment down below. I will make sure I answer you, or you have any tutorial you want me to do, I'll make sure I answer you. And if you have any question about this tutorial question, you comment down below. So after this, you sew the side and turn it. You will not join it because there is no how. You have to join the side before, so then you now sew it to the kimono round the front. Yes, we are done with the kimono. So this is how the kimono turned out to be. It was really nice. As in, my ring light is blinking. Can you imagine? This ring light will not kill me. My Lord is the Lord is my strength. As you can see how neat the inside and outside look. So this is the kimono. We are done with the kimono. So let's go right to the trouser. So at this point, we are going to be sewing the front part. Yes, we are going to be sewing the front part just the way my hand is. You sew it. So for the back part, my back is going to have the zip is going to be in the back. Yes, the zip. So I'm going to be leaving like 10 or 11 inches for the zip. You can use 10 inches, depends on how long your zip is. So after that, I'm going to fix the pockets. I'll link the video of how to fix your pocket on this video. Make sure you watch and comment down below. So at this point, I was done. So this is the back. I was done joining and I put the dart in the back. Yes, I've put that. So for the front, for me to put that in the front, I put gathers. So as you can see, I've put the pocket. So look at the front. Well, I didn't put that, I put gathers in the front. I just want it to be a little bit fancy and beautiful. You can just use your darts and make it will still nice, but I actually put gathers, 2 gathers in this one side, then 2 gathers in the other side. I hope you understand. So when you're done with the gathers, make sure you iron it, because if you didn't iron it, it will be giving you what you don't want. Yes, you need to iron. So at this point, I was placing the front and the back to check if it's actually the same thing, and it is the same thing. So this is the band for the front and the back. Yes, this is the band for the front and the back. I used 2 inches because 1.5 inches is what I want. So I'll place it on top of the front. So I was done, and I'll fix the zip for the back. Yes, I fixed the beads. Then I'm going to sew it in the side. I'll sew it in the 2 side. So I was done. When you sew it in the side, the down part is going to have the plain materials too. Yes, the down part is going to have a plain materials. So you measure the down part of your length, then use it to cut out the plain materials. Place the plain materials right side face the left side of the fabric, then you turn it to the right side of the fabric and sew it down. After that, you now join your crotch line measurement. As you can see, that is it. You join your crotch line measurement. That is all for the palazzo trouser and the kimono. My client has not sent me pictures, so if she send me, I'm gonna say thanks for watching. See you on my next video. Bye.